lane against the Snap Mars duo that BEASTCOAST are putting against him. I mean, is he going to be fine up here, or is there potential for kills to be found by BEASTCOAST?
I mean, from what we've seen, these Svens are able to secure lanes pretty nicely, but it looks like
yeah, good setup here. They will indeed. First blood for BEASTCOAST. Nice little combo there. Here we go, Chris. He's looking for Fly.
He saw him.
Be able to catch him with the avalanche. He can. Fly's not going to be able to run away from this one. He'll pop the war cry, but a final blast from Gojira. Set up against them. Now with this movement from Gojira, they might find a chance to make a kill onto Nightfall. And with the pounds to blast to follow up into the cookie, and indeed the spider's gone. Definitely want to keep control of that power room for sure.
They're actually going for the play here on mid.
Get the toss back. Cookie as well to follow things up.
It might be, so close. Almost gets the frostbite onto Abed.
Same time up top. CEG now make a move on towards Mars. Look to threaten Whisper. He'll be able to spear back RTZ, but flying crit able to finish him off as EG finally get themselves a kill on the board. But weren't quite able to pull it off this time. RTZ remains safe. Won't be able to continue to farm underneath the tier 1 top, underneath the tier 1 bottom. Trying to dive in past the tower. They know that K1's got no ultimate. He's already used the Shadow Dance. Further TP's coming in, try and pounce away, but Crit able to time it perfectly with the Bushwhack, pulls him back. They take down K1. Lose Fly in return. We'll see if the rest of EG can get out. In fact, they might not want to get out because backups arrived. Abed, he's also ready to dive underneath the tier 1 tower, but indeed he's hit the 6th. They toe with a stun. Gojira, he's just able to toe with a kiss. His takedown. Abed takes down Crit. It started off as a smooth move from EG to try and pressure in, take down K1. And then with that opening stun, easily able to find time to get the follow-up spear. It just locked down Abed for the whole ult that was coming in.
And the crazy thing is, too, look at the tower HP in that bottom safe lane. After we see the Ember perhaps getting gone on a little bit.
We'll see if they can get it. They might.
They might be able to.
Again, the 3 stuns are there. Abed a couple of times now, back-to-back in this area of the map. It's not been a great place for him to be.
It's that dive not working out at all.
See around the mid. Chris ready to set up more, gets the toss back onto Fly, and of course back up, it's there. It always is here from BEASTCOAST. The 3 of them take down another. Fly falls. We'll see RTZ turning up to the mid. This is quite an aggressive fight for the Terrapins to be involved in. I don't know if RTZ wants to be in. The arena's there. What's going on, from Abed? Dying 2 times down on the bottom. RTZ suddenly turns up to a very premature fight in the mid.
EG's got to give more respect to these movements.
Absolutely.
This is devastating. Look at Nightfall even too, maybe.
We've just seen it happen to Abed. We've just seen it happen to RTZ, and we've just seen it happen to Nightfall. EG losing course left, right, center here.
It's 12-2. I mean, this is looking just like thunder, really, the way that the aggression is coming out so early.
Even rougher, I think, in this early game.
Absolutely. K1 even looking to top.
Won't be able to do too much on his own.
The fact that BEASTCOAST can even start involving the Slark in every single one of these fights. RTZ can't come back to show up for quite some time.
We'll get a quick pick on to Stinger here.
A super farm Snapfire.
Power rune in 9 seconds. BEASTCOAST, they'll want to make sure that Abed doesn't get a hold of that.
They have the blink on Chris as well, too.
And the rune, and it is coming bottom. Abed able to grab it inside.
Chris is out of mana. They're trying to chase.
Kind of hard to chase though between these two. Yeah, further TPs are coming in. He'll latch on with the Searing Chains, but Abed knows that he's got to be careful. Whisper turns up.
Abed might still be in trouble.
I mean, he is indeed. The Remnants, it was laid down in a bit of an awkward spot. And of course, no struggle at all there for Chris to make sure he's there ready and waiting. That's Abed dead again.
And, I mean, they did not have the damage at all to try to go for the ton. They had the Sven and the Ember, no Flame Guard. That was...
And the kills, they're just going to keep rolling in, by the way. BEASTCOAST, they find Fly out alone. It's 15-3 here, 14 minutes in. BEASTCOAST, there's just no slowing them down here.
Feels difficult still.
For Chris here around the mid. TPs are going to come in. See if they can take down the Tiny. Stinger at the side, able to lay down the ult. EG there attempting to reach it to take down Chris, but Chris, he's out and he's alive. He's going to be fine. K1 coming into the front of the fight. He's in with the pounce on top of RTZ. Avalanche just went onto the forward of RTZ. Will be able to get the sun drop onto Fly. RTZ back up to full HP. Abed out of the fight. The arena's down. Spear will miss. So they won't be able to hold RTZ in position. RTZ's going to be fine for now. Now turns towards K1. Pounce back at the ready. Chris, he's in with the jump though. They've got the combo. The follow kisses RTZ melting to the damage of the Snapfire. Gojira takes him down. So Abed, is there more for him to find? He's going to try and keep the fight going, Abed. Jumps over towards Chris. Chains and the further remnants, but the Avalanche is back up. Chris will still die. They get a kill and return, EG. Anything more for them to find? I mean, K1, Stinger, and Gojira, they're ready to continue this fight as well here. 4 versus 4. They want to keep the action going. They get the Bushwhack set up onto Stinger, stun into the angle of Chris. EG find another. Ooh. See BEASTCOAST ready to set up around the mid. Let's see if they can get the combo off onto Arbed. We're going to try with a slight error. Immediate reaction. They still find the Avalanche toss combo, but that quick little dodge at the beginning, meaning that their full lockdown couldn't quite be there from BEASTCOAST. Arbed will be fine. I mean, Kajira's going to go with the kisses. Whisper tries the arena, but won't manage to get the catch. This time, EG able to dodge the combo. Still to the side though, Fly will be finished off. EG, they try and attempt to fight with the arena being missed. Arbed, Remnant at the ready, will be able to dodge out of the range of the Crystal Maiden ultimate. EG, they'll keep their distance for now. Arteezy looking for an opportunity to step back in on this, but BEASTCOAST, they're out with the retreat. Saw a quick move there from Chris and Whisper down towards the bottom. Maybe seeing if they could catch out whoever turned up to clean up this bottom lane. It is Arbed.
Not have the spear just yet. They definitely have enough damage to control. The max frostbite is at the ready.
If Arbed shows again, that could be BEASTCOAST key to go. And here we have it. Chris is in. Have a large toss. Spear back TPs are coming in, but it's not going to be soon enough to save him. Arbed taken out by the combo once again from BEASTCOAST.
He's just so farmed on this Mars. 209 last hits.
Smoke up from EG. They want to try and take this fight already. The Whisper's in. He's able to get the combo there. The two-man spear onto Arteezy. The Avalanche forward.
Oh my.
As Arteezy and Crit caught out by Whisper. EG, is there anything they can find in return? They're trying to go for the Stinger. They will be able to take out the CM. K1 on the backlines has gone straight for Fly. Another spear pushing back Arbed and Nightfall. Arbed did have a remnant at the ready to get out, but Fly won't escape. Neither will Nightfall. An Avalanche from Chris puts a stop to his TP out. As 4 dead on EG.
Coming out from the course of BEASTCOAST, so it's just not an easy thing to do at all.
Crit chased down by Whisper. And this bottom lane, tier 2 in trouble. Still being able to farm despite BEASTCOAST being as close as they are to EG's base right now. And swing over towards the mid. BEASTCOAST look to push towards another tier 2. Again, attempting to force EG back into a defensive position.
I think we're going to see BEASTCOAST start to be much more aggressive in a few moments. Stinger
trying to go for him here. He's able to put the Ghost Step to get a bit of the ultimate off. Arteezy will manage to put the BKB in with the meta. They're able to take down Stinger.
He has to run though. With the BKB, he just has to book it. A meta BKB to run.
With EG right underneath their tier 4s.
Look how spooked they are. He forces the Wraith Pack. Like that's how scared Nightfall is, even though he's at his tier 3. And we mentioned earlier, of course, that Wraith Pack is going to get cleared every fight from the Little Shredder.
The setup on a Chris. Good force stuff there to get Chris out of the combo, away from the sharpshooter.
Early kisses being thrown. Bit of a whiff.
Chris is falling a little low. He's holding on to the BKB. And Arbed, he's thinking about committing towards some Chris there, but jump forward. In fact, it's K1 that's going to be the one jumping on him, and now the spear follow. They'll be able to keep him locked down.
Oh, he didn't jump. He continued fighting inside. The Pounce waited and waited. Didn't want to jump away. Didn't expect Whisper.
And of course, but just before this fight, just so close to the BKB on the Ember. About a couple of hundred gold he was away, Arbed, but didn't have it for this fight. And now, beyond the racks, BEASTCOAST, they're ready to just continue diving in. Arteezy's TP'd over, but he's low on mana.
He has to just BKB to walk away.
He has. He's TP'd in. It's a BKB and a move back to the base. So he'll heal up, but even when he's done, he won't be able to present himself here towards this barracks defense. As BEASTCOAST, they'll push on, force out the fortification.
I mean, they probably click on Whisper and they're like, oh god, he has another full round of everything because he has this refresher. We can't take the fight. And no BKB, Rax is going to drop. AG can do nothing but watch.
Straight over towards the mid. They may have lost the Aegis, BEASTCOAST, but I don't think they're going to feel they need to back off anytime soon.
He still has 72 Agi, so wanted to get a little bit of poke.
Arteezy was able to finish his next time. He's picked up the Silver Edge.
All right. I mean, we'll see what it's going to be able to do. Do they even have the damage to go through any of these cores? Will they kill any of them? I mean,
we're talking about Kajira. He's been quite the problem. So getting rid of him at the start of the fight, not a bad move here for EG. See if they can get more. BEASTCOAST very quick to drop down the arena. Now K1 he's able to jump over towards Arbed. Arbed has got the BKB done for this fight, but there is a course to bash on K1, so Arbed's got to be careful how close he keeps the slot. K1 turns over towards Nightfall. Nightfall able to get down to the low ground. Whisper will deal with Fly. A God's Rebuke to take him down. K1 jumps forward. He's looking to hunt down the Spider. Nightfall attempting to juke around the trees. A buyback comes out from Fly. EG. Another BKB for Chris is about to come to an end. Arteezy attempting to close the gap on him.
They want to get one of these cores so bad.
I mean, Chris is getting pretty low down with the Avalanche, but Arteezy is able to finish him off. Stinger as well looks to be in trouble. Pops the Ghost Scepter. They'll block him up. Arteezy will claim another double kill for Artur. EG, they have hit the timing here with the smoke themselves. They'll try and get over.
See what
towards
they can
this
do.
area, knowing that potential is there for Roshan to be back up.
So many eyes early on Arteezy. If he can actually just stay alive in the fights,
he does a fair bit of damage. He's Crit with the jump. I mean, it's not a bad jump again. They found Gojira to start the fight. They're in onto the snapfire and taking him down. K1 turns over towards Crit. Crit trying to get away with the pounces in. Whisper goes in with the arena, but the BKBs are out from EG. We'll see Abed look to chase down Stinger. Stinger will die before the TP is successful. The BKBs from both sides about to come to an end. So he's able to continue on further.
I mean,
without the BKBs, I mean, it looks to be
they're
EG.
going in themselves now.
See, having the meta still going, they feel they're stronger around the pit. They were able to eliminate the two supports.
Whisper still has another round of ult. He's gonna refresh. He does get seen. The illusion's on him.
Chris is in with the jump. 3-man avalanche. There's the arena. Will be able to lock down Arbet with the spear. They've taken out the Ember. Arbet does have a buyback available if he wants to commit towards this Roshan fight. Nightfall trying to escape the arena, but he's trapped in. Takedown by the God's Rebuke. Whisper dies in return. He'll immediately buy back to get over towards the Roshan once again, but Roshan is falling fast into EG. Chris, he's in with the jump. RTZ is pretty low. The toss goes there. The line of the spear. RTZ goes down. As EG, they attempted to finish off the Roshan, but they didn't respect the buyback there from Whisper and the ability for BEASTCOAST to jump into the pit once more.
So many ways, as we mentioned from earlier, it's just tons of ways for them to jump in and out of these fights as K1. What a pounce, gets the catch. They're sending the spiders to scout all over. We're seeing them from Nightfall up top lane, so they're trying to find somebody bottom side. And look who it is again.
It's Gojira. He's able to get the force stuff off in time to break away from the bushwhack, but still RTZ chases him out. A further force and a jump with the cookie will dodge the sharpshooter, so Gojira this time will live.
And now EG's got to run.
And they certainly have it. The snapfire's alive. Things are probably going to go rather bad for EG. As Fly goes down, RTZ holding onto his BKB for now.
They know where he is, though. Whisper, he gets
the spear. Oh, BKB is there from RTZ, and the immediate response is the bashes are there from K1. The RTZ needs help, but it isn't there. The bash is there. The silence as well. RTZ goes down. No buyback available for him as BEASTCOAST, they're ready to go for more. Arbed able to BKB TP out. But EG, they've got to try and hold here with just the three of them against the full 5-man push from BEASTCOAST.
All right, that's mega creeps for sure. RTZ stepped up. Got speared. I mean, there was this fight that they tried to get a catch onto the snap, and they were fully surrounded.
The two times they've managed to come out top was when they've been able to catch Gojira. Outside that, they couldn't, and indeed, they'll tap out. There's no coming back from this position. GG is called. BEASTCOAST here in game one, looking as hot as ever, really, here against EG. Out of the two rough fights, it was pretty much perfection from BEASTCOAST.